Good evening, this is writer Uttam, and these days a lot of discussion is happening about sexual harassment at the workplace and otherwise. Now, sexual harassment can happen both to women and to men, although the number of men who are harassed at workplace is much smaller than the number of women who are harassed at the workplace. So, considering that the problem is enormous and it is a social problem and it affects an individual in very many ways, here are some of the things a person can do if he or she is sexually harassed. The first thing you need to understand is any kind of sexual harassment, if you're trying to work at it, three things need to be addressed. The first thing is how you see the problem as it happened. The second is what do you feel about the problem, and the third is what you want to happen as a result of what you've seen and what you felt. Now, consider writing a letter to your harasser. Now, if you're writing a letter to your harasser, you need to have three things in place. The first is a documentation of what happened. Second is how you felt about what happened, and thirdly, what exactly you wish things to turn out in the future. So, for example, if let's say your boss tells you that okay, let's discuss your promotion, and we can discuss your promotion after work, after dinner, and in my bedroom. So when you're writing a letter, you have to point out very affirmatively that last time when we met about for discussing our report, this is what you said. And then you have to mention the feeling part in the letter. That is, when you mention that we could discuss these things after dinner in your bedroom, I felt very hurt and humiliated, and I thought that my report will not be evaluated well because I would not agree to your requests. And finally, you can tell them something like, I want to keep this relationship very professional, and I want this kind of behavior to end once and for all. So your letter has to have three parts: the beginning, the middle, and the end. So if you are sexually harassed at work, try writing this kind of letter to your harasser, and then wait for some time and see what kind of response you get. I hope this thing really works for you, and I as a writer would always want a very safe working place for a woman or a man, so that they can work to the best of their ability, show high levels of productivity in the workplace, and are not bothered or do not have any kind of fear at the workplace. Thank you.